Triple FD here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. You caught me just coming back from the gym. Things have been going pretty good for me, man. I've been missing you guys, but like I said in my last video, I'm going to try to make sure that I am on a steady input. You know, I'm going to be making new episodes twice a week, preferably either on Mondays and Thursdays. I might do that Sundays. It just depends on how it goes. But I want to give myself a set, because I know a lot of you guys that watch. Early on, I was doing a lot of videos, and I just want to condense it a little bit and make it to where you guys knew exactly when and where it was going to be. Today is Monday, beautiful Austin, Texas. Yesterday was my Weight Watchers meeting. It was technically my 4th week to be there, 3rd week on the program. So as a really quick recap, the very first week after I weighed, I had lost 10.8 pounds the first week. That'd be week 2 if you're counting. Then 2 weeks ago, I was having a hard time, and I actually gained either 2 pounds or 2.8 pounds. I can't remember, but I gained. And that wasn't very good. I was very frustrated. So this past week, I really put an emphasis on it. I've been working out a lot more. And when I say working out, I'm talking about really jumping on the treadmill. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of weight training. I mean, I'll throw down some biceps and triceps and chest work and back work, but it's not like you would think. You know, usually it's about 2 sets of 15, you know, and I don't try to do it real heavy. I just want to keep my muscle, add a little bit of muscle, but I'm trying to drop all the weight, obviously. But I was really happy, man. I stepped on that scale and was down 3.4 pounds, which puts me right at, throughout the first 3 weeks of it, I'm averaging almost 4 pounds a week lost. So when I put it into that metric, if you will, that's doing really well. I mean, I think if you asked anybody who is in any kind of overweight, obese, morbidly obese shape, and you said, hey man, I got something where you're going to lose 4 pounds a week, pretty much I think everybody's going to get on that train. So that was good. Now I must confess that leaving that area, I was still, because I knew that I had busted it, I knew that I had a pretty good week, that I wanted to lose more. And I was a little bit bummed about not losing. You know, I wanted to throw down like a 6 or 7 pound weight loss, and to only see the 3.6 or whatever that was, I mean, it was a little disappointing. But that brings me to the emphasis of today's episode, and I'm just going to say it in one word: persistence. Persistence. I don't know what happened to my generation. Maybe it happened to my parents' generation. I know it's not happening in the younger generation. But for whatever reason, we have at the epitome of the self-gratification, I have to have it now. I mean, if you don't have the newest phone, then you have an old phone and a slow phone. And so we got to have the fastest, and we got to have the biggest, and it's got to be now. It's got to be now. We don't mind. I think as a human being race, I don't think that we mind working. I think that we mind working for little results. Okay. I mean, just, you know, my daughter, who is 6, you know, we got her some Legos, and it was a pretty decent set, and she started on it real good, but then about 5 minutes in, she wanted that thing done, and I said, sorry, baby, there's 200 pieces or whatever. It's going to take you a little bit longer, and she threw a fit and didn't want any part of it. She wanted it right then and there and now. And for those of you in my boat that are trying to lose weight, or heck, even if you're trying to gain weight and gain muscle, you know what I'm talking about. We want to be able to take a pill and it be gone. Why do you think there's plastic surgeons? And why do you think there's liposuction? Why do you think there's, body contouring and all that kind of stuff? It's because we can't, as a society, as a people, we have a hard time saying, you know what? Yes, I understand that it has taken me 20 years to go from 212 pounds to 336 pounds. Okay? It didn't take me 5 months. It didn't take me 1 year. It didn't take me 3 years. This was a slow culmination of weight gain. Now, some of you guys have burst on and over the past year gained a lot of weight, and that's understandable, but still, nobody goes to bed 200 pounds and wakes up 330. No woman goes to bed at 115, 120 pounds and wakes up 175. That's not the way it works. You know it, I know it. But for some reason, when it gets into weight loss, when it gets to anything like that, for some reason we believe that if I've worked out hard for a week, for 7 days, that I'm going to step on that scale and see a minus 10 pounds. Now, I don't know if it is, I'm sure some of it has to do with like The Biggest Loser and Extreme Loss, whatever that show is with Chris Powell, Extreme Weight Loss, whatever that is. I'm sure that has something to do with it. But we have got to fix in between our head. We have got to fix. We cannot rely on, because honestly, and if you are in my situation, you know what it's like. Nobody's weight loss. If you have I'm going to try that in English. If you have a lot of weight to lose, and you've been on different diets, you've been on different things, your weight loss usually goes like this. Okay? Roller coaster style. Usually happens. Okay? And it doesn't matter what Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Atkins, the medical weight loss thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get all gung-ho and you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to go hit the gym. I'm going to hit the gym 7 days a week. I'm going to go run 3 miles a day every day. And I'm going to eat just chicken and brown rice and broccoli. Chicken, brown rice, broccoli. I got it. And it doesn't work like that. Our bodies don't work like that. And our minds don't work like that. But for some reason, our head wants to sit there and go, oh yeah, you know what? I had about 5 out of 7 good working days. Let me lose 5 pounds. I have it. I was in a little bit of a funk for at least 2 hours after my Weight Watchers meeting. Because last week, I had gone to the gym at least 6 out of 7 days, maybe 7 out of 7. I can't really remember. But my workouts consist of this. I get there, I do 50 sit-ups on this like sit-up ab machine that you grip it like this and you go down like that. I do another 90 of the ab rocker. You put your knees on, you get your hands like that, and you pull up your knees, and it's a little rocker that goes like this. So I go 30 regular, 30 to one oblique, 30 to the other oblique. And then I get on the treadmill. And right now I'm doing the same thing. All week I did the same thing. And today it was the same thing. I got on it. I walked it from minute 0 to 1. And then I would jog from minutes 1 to 3. So I would jog 2 minutes and I would walk a minute. And I would do that all the way till I got to 63 minutes. Because 63 minutes, when you do that, I walk at 3.2 miles an hour and I jog for 5.0 miles an hour. And every once in a while I go like 5.1. One time I did 5.5, and it always equals out to 4 miles. So I'm on the treadmill for 4 miles and it takes me 63 minutes. And so, hell yeah, I want to lose more weight if I'm on the treadmill for an hour a day. But persistence is the key. How many times have you tried to lose weight? If you've tried to gain muscle, how many times have you tried to stop smoking? How many times have you tried to be nice to your kids, nice to your wife, nice to your boss? How many times have you tried it? You've done it good for 1 or 2 times, and then all of a sudden you completely fall off the wagon. And what do we that have a hard time eating and knowing our portion controls, what do? We just don't take one step off. I have 6 pieces of pizza. Pizza sounds good today. I can't have just one. Not right now. And it's not just me, it's everybody. Look at your kids. If you have teenage kids, look at your teenage kids if they play video games. I don't care if it's on the phone. I don't care if it's on the PlayStations or the Xbox. It doesn't matter to me. Tell them they can play the game for 30 minutes. That's it, 30 minutes. How many of those kids after 30 minutes come to you when you go to turn it off, say, "Oh, Dad, just 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, I'm in the middle of this fight. You gotta wait because I'm playing Black Ops and I'm beating zombies down and it still takes 5 more minutes, blah, 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 blah." They all do. Persistence. The ability to keep on going. You know, what is that? Keep on keeping on. Joe Dirt. Keep on keeping on. 21 days, and this is not, I'm not trying to throw new knowledge at you or anything like that, but 21 days to make a habit a daily routine. The problem, you'd think, oh man, if everybody just did this, we as a society, holy cow, we would be phenomenal. But the fact is, it's damn hard. The fact is, 21 days waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, exercise. 21 days not drinking a soda or a Dr. Pepper. 21 days not smoking. 21 days, fill in the blank. That's hard. Don't let anybody tell you that it's easy, because it's not. Persistence, the ability to keep on keeping on. To look at that scale, to sit there and go, man, I lost 3 pounds. Man, I'm almost down. I'm down, almost 12 pounds in 3 weeks. That's pretty damn good. I'm going to keep on going. It's so hard. It's so hard to accept that fact when you look in the mirror every day and you see what you see and you don't like what you see. You don't like what you see. I just want to have a knife or go to a surgeon and cut it off. I want to go to a gastrointestinal guy and get the lap band or get the bypass so it'll go by faster. Hell, that's the only reason why that they're in business, is because we want to get thin fast. Think about it for a second. And I am not in any way, shape, or form condemning the gastric bypass, the lap bands, the gastric sleeves. Hell no. I think that it saved people that I know, it saved their life. But how do you think it started? It did not start with people saying that I'm going to save your life. It started with somebody saying, I want to lose 50 pounds as fast as I can. How do I do that? Well, if I stopped eating. Well, how do I stop eating? Well, if I make the stomach as small as I can, then it'll force me not to eat. Boom, there you go. There you go. So we are unfortunately just embedded in our minds right now. We got to do it. We got to do it now. So here is my challenge for you guys this week. You'll get another one of these episodes here on Thursday. But here is the challenge. I don't care what you challenge yourself with, but challenge yourself with something. I'm going to drink water at every meal, 1 glass at every meal. I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep. I'm going to have something green on my plate every meal. I'm not going to eat out for 3 days. Hell, take it until from Monday to Thursday. From Monday to Thursday, I implore you to try that. Don't go 21 days. Don't put that into your head. Just do it normal, do it crazy, go 1 day at a time and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, we're just going 1 day at a time. Because none of us are given any more than that. I want to be 200 pounds. I want to be 199 pounds. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be next week. Hell, it's not going to be next month. And it might not be next year. I don't know. But I got to have that goal. I got to have that goal. I got to embed it into my head. And I got to every day to go in and visualize that, visualize what I'm supposed to do, visualize me being at that goal and doing it as best as I can every day, knowing that you're going to screw up. And if you screw up, you get right back on the horse and you get after it. Listen, I hope you get something out of this. Persistence, persistence, persistence. I hope you get something out of it. If you like this one, please hit the like button. Think about subscribing, but I'm not just about subscribing. I want you, because everybody knows somebody that is in my boat. Everybody, if it's not you, everybody knows somebody that is a bigger, obese, morbidly obese. They got a grandma, a grandpa, an aunt, an uncle, a mammy, a pappy, a mom, a dad, a son, or a daughter. Everybody knows. So just push them to this one. Push them to see a middle-aged ginger guy trying to get his life back on track, trying to lose the weight that he can, and they can be along for the ride, and they might be able to learn something. Because I'm telling you, everybody's got issues. Everybody's got excuses. I know you have one. I have it. But every day we want to be persistent. We want to keep on keeping on. Y'all have a great 3 or 4 days. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Adios, muchachos. You have a wonderful one.